You put him on one of them machines and he'll get the top score, but he can't box.
He's right.
There will be a knockout in Fury versus Usyk.
Ooh. What's good, peeps? Adi Oladipo, former IBF middleweight champion, Darren Barker. Here we are going to do a bit of agree or disagree in association with William Hill, where we're going to read out some statements and we're simply going to agree or disagree. Hopefully, we don't agree on both of them at the same time. It's a bit boring if we do that. Yeah. Do you know what I'm going to do then? I'm just going to disagree with everything you say just for the sake of it.
So I've got to go first then?
Ideally.
Yeah, all right.
Ideally. All right, here we go. Here are some statements.
Okay, first one. Saudi is the new home of boxing.
I've got to go disagree. I'm not saying it can't be, but when you look at Madison Square Garden, Vegas and places like that, it's not yet, but it could be.
I'm going to go back on everything I just said at the top because I have to disagree as well. Not yet. It's coming. There are some big events there, obviously, some huge events, but Las Vegas, Madison Square Garden, even some events in the UK.
Wembley
it's
Stadium.
Coming, but not quite yet. So disagree.
Okay, lightweight, super lightweight is currently the best division in boxing.
Disagree. Gonna disagree again. I think the heavyweight division right now, there's so much going on. It's coming to the end of this amazing era, I have to admit, but right now I think some of the big fights that can be made are in that division. The mega fights still are in the heavyweight division for me.
I agree. I think the lightweight, super lightweight division, so 135, 140 pounds is the best by far. Some of the biggest names in the sport of boxing: Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor, Jack Cottrell. I can go on and on and on. And all these, by the way, are mega fights. I mean, they sell out arenas, they do pay-per-view buys. 100%, that is the greatest division in boxing right now.
Next one. Rematch clauses should be mandatory in title fights.
Agree. And the reason I say that is because I think just have a bit more kudos to being a champion. So you're the champ, you hold all the cards. Yeah, if I lose them, in that fight, I get to fight again, yeah. Being a champion should be everything, so yeah.
He's clearly saying this as a former champion. I completely disagree. I think it holds up the divisions. You have guys coming up and girls waiting for their opportunities. And what have they got to do? Sit on the fence as the champion gets another crack at the belt they lost. Absolute nonsense. Scrap rematch clauses. They are just a disgrace to boxing.
Depends on how the fight goes. If you get knocked out the
Oh,
first
here we go.
round,
You want to put an asterisk in it.
If it's a close fight, then you get the rematch.
Oh, so you want to do that? And do that, a bit of that, yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, being undefeated is not important anymore.
Agree. Don't get me wrong, the Mayweather-Joe Calzaghe thing was brilliant, but for me now, I think as long as you put in a good performance and you leave it all in the ring and you show how determined and, I don't know, how willing you are just to leave it all on the line, a defeat shouldn't define your career.
Yeah, agree completely. As you mentioned there, to jump on, to piggyback on what you said, Floyd and Joe done some fantastic things, but if you look at the history of the sport, some of the best boxers in the world have lost. Most of the best boxers in the world have lost. Current boxers have lost as well. As long as we are seeing the best versus the best, someone is inevitably going to lose. So no problem at all in losing your let's scrap that nonsense. So agree.
Okay, Bill and Devin Haney are a better father-son duo than Tyson and John Fury.
Disagree. And the reason I have to say that is it was Tyson Fury's uncle that started this sort of momentum going. Don't get me wrong, I know Tyson Fury wants to make his dad proud, etc., blah, 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 but I would say he's more of a cheerleader as opposed to a coach. So when you look at Haney, etc., they've done some great things together. They both have, but for me, I think that's more of a partnership than probably Tyson Fury and his dad John's sort of, I don't know, what would you call it? Biological
chemistry.
Chemistry.
What's this GCSE science with going down?
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, agree. I agree. Well, wait. I'm on the side of Tyson and John here. So was that agree or disagree?
Yeah, that's disagree.
That's disagree.
You're just going against me on purpose.
Disagree. You know what it is about Tyson and John? I think boxing's all about selling fights as well, and I think John is the biggest character in the sport of boxing. He's almost like a WWE manager. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, yes, he's not a coach like Bill Haney or, as you mentioned, Peter Fury, but he brings something special to the sport of boxing. Tyson Fury is larger than life. John Fury is larger than Tyson Fury. And I think them two together are just the perfect combination in selling a fight. In terms of, obviously, tactics and stuff like that, in the ring, then yes. But in terms of selling a fight, bums on seats, eyes on the prize.
Shut up, next one.
You see where I'm going here, right? Thank you very much.
There will be a knockout in Fury versus Usyk.
Disagree. I'm not saying they could. So,
Well, don't go back on it.
no.
Because
There's a knockout and stoppage.
Okay.
There potentially could be a stoppage. I know everyone looking at the weakness around Usyk's body. Could Fury land a big body shot and get the stoppage KO there? But I think this goes the distance. If I'm honest, I think Usyk's too elusive on his feet, as can Fury be. I think this is a 12-round epic fight. Don't get me wrong. I think we'll see a bit of everything, but I think we'll hear the final bell.
Yeah, I agree with you, so I disagree as well. I don't think there'll be a knockout. I think there could be a corner stoppage.
Could be.
Maybe a corner stoppage, maybe a towel might be thrown in, but in terms of someone actually putting someone to sleep so they are counting to 10, I don't think that's going to happen. I think both of these guys are warriors. I think even if they go down, I think both will get back up. So I don't think there'll be a knockout. I disagree.
Usyk doesn't get the respect he deserves as a heavyweight.
I'll disagree. I think he does get respect. I certainly respect him, and a lot of people within the industry respect him. I think the fans respect him. Does he get enough fanfare from general sports fans? Probably not. But I think as far as people who are in the sport are concerned, he is a very, very good fighter and thought of in high regard.
Yeah, I disagree as well. I think he gets a lot of respect.
Yeah.
And I understand your point. Maybe not
That
as
crossover.
a heavyweight.
Yeah, like, a world star.
Yeah, but I think we look at him, and I think if you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, he's no worse than number 3 or 4. So the boxing hardcores respect him. Maybe the casual fans maybe sleep on him a little bit.
If
because
he
hasn't got the
beats
knockouts.
Fury,
oh my God,
is he number one pound for pound for you?
It's not part of the question. What are you trying to make up your own game show? It's not part of the game show, is it?
It's just the fans enough.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah.
If Usyk wins, he is the best heavyweight of all time.
Disagree.
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 It's all about eras and who's around. Don't get me wrong, Tyson Fury will go down as one of the best greats, whatever you want to say, but not the greatest. You look at trailblazers and icons of the sport, Ali, Tyson,
Lennox
to name
Lewis,
two.
Van
Lewis. Like, for me, there's not many that beat Lewis. I know Lewis got beat twice,
Joe
but
Lewis,
he revenged
come
it.
on.
Like, I don't... Yeah, no.
Larry Holmes.
Sorry.
No, but I mean, there's an argument as a top 10, top 15. I mean, that's how good Usyk is, but of all time, no. But I will say this though, when you combine him becoming undisputed cruiserweight with undisputed
It's one of the
heavyweight,
greatest.
Olympic gold medalist, world championship gold medalist, he could be one of the greatest fighters,
Of all
but in
time.
terms of heavyweight, no.
Tyson Fury is the face of boxing.
Disagree. I struggle with this one because when Muhammad Ali was boxing, when Mike Tyson was competing, they were the faces of boxing. I think now it's kind of changed a little bit, and there's
Who
so
are the
many
faces, would you say?
Canelo, Davis.
Right, if you were,
Terence Crawford.
if you were to
But
go to one of
they're-
the most obscure places on
AJ.
planet Earth and show a face of Javante, a picture of Javante
No, but
and Tyson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it has that anymore. It's
Okay.
not the same as it used to be. Like, Ali and Tyson were, every single person knew them. Do you know what I mean? You go to...
Even Sugar Ray Leonard and all those.
Yeah, like, it's not the same as it used to be. I'm not saying it's any worse, it's just different. It's different now, and I think there's many faces. You put a Inoue in Japan with Tyson Fury, they're going to mob a Inoue. So, yeah.
I think he's one of. I think he's
disagree.
one of.
One of, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
there's
probably
numerous.
10.
Yeah, there's numerous
But I
faces.
don't think he is the face of the sport. I think maybe Canelo, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah,
is
there's
known
loads.
to a different generation. So I disagree. I don't think he's the face, but one of them.
Technical skill is more important than knockout power in modern boxing.
Yeah, I would agree. Look, I've said this time and time again. You go back thousands of years when the Colosseum opened in Rome, people didn't want to see a gladiator outpoint a lion. They wanted to see blood, guts. They wanted to see a dramatic ending. That is still the same now. But you need a skill set. You need to be able to fight properly with the required tools, or you're not going to go anywhere. We've seen many a good fighter who can good puncher, but they can't necessarily get the correct wins because they haven't got that know-how, that ring craft. So for me, what was it? You need to be skilled, whatever one that was.
Yeah, technical skill, I think you said. So agree, technical skill is more important than knockout power. Obviously, if you have both, like Terence Crawford or
Ade can punch, but he can't fight. He can't box.
This is so true.
So
why have
you
got this
put him on one of
second?
them machines, and he'll get the top score, but he can't box.
He's right. I wouldn't argue with a former middleweight champion. But if you combine them both, like Inoue and Terence Crawford, hence why you have these guys as number 1 and number 2 pound for pound. But if you want anything in the sport of boxing, it's technical skills as opposed to power. Because imagine when you land your big shot and the guy's still there, then you're done, aren't you?
Yeah, you're done.
So that was fun. I enjoyed that. I don't know how many we agreed and disagreed on, but I think we both had a couple of firm ones.
I think. Yeah.
A couple of firm ones. There you go. Agree or disagree. Adi Oladipo, Darren Barker. We'll see you on the next one.